RFK Jr., Bitcoin currency of freedom. Canadian government morphed into monster during trucker protests. The Democratic presidential candidate made the comments during a Twitter Spaces conversation with prominent Bitcoiners on Wednesday. Democratic presidential hopeful Robert F. Kennedy Jr. said Canada's government suddenly morphed into a monster during the trucker protests in that country's capital of Ottawa last year. The 69-year-old longtime environmental lawyer and Kennedy family son made the comments during a 90-minute Twitter Spaces event on Wednesday. During the conversation, he also hailed Bitcoin as a currency of freedom and revealed that he recently bought 2 Bitcoins, BTC, for each of his 7 children. Read more. RFK Jr. confirms recent Bitcoin purchases. Kennedy, who provided financial support to the protesting Canadian truckers in early 2022, said his Bitcoin moment came during the final days of the protests when the Emergencies Act was invoked for the first time in Canada's history. The act gave Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's government additional powers to help quash the demonstrations, including the authority to freeze the bank accounts of protest leaders and supporters. They did something that was, to me, unimaginable, Kennedy explained. They used facial recognition, license plate identification and a number of other technologies to determine the identities of the truckers, and then they froze their bank accounts and their credit cards. It was during that period that the soon-to-be presidential candidate experienced what he referred to as his Damascus moment. This government of Canada, which I think most people like me had considered a role model for. Follow the URL for the full article. For more on this story, visit the news article link.